All right, Diocemy, 202 yards, didn't even play the entire game, 181 in the first half. How do you even manage to do that?
It's just a lot of training and preparation, but in all honesty, it could have been a lot better.
Also, Diocemy, you said it could have been better. How so? How so could have been better?
There are plenty of opportunities out there for me that I could have capitalized on, but I didn't. But I feel like as time goes on, we're going to get better at our craft and be really great.
Dylan, I know you said you wanted to improve on the way you performed last week. I also know it was your birthday this week. 107 yards on 7 receptions and a touchdown. I mean, improvement, is that what you were hoping for?
Absolutely. Obviously, coming off last week, the way that John played and everything like that, you just want a piece of that. And so, I think that's what happened this week, and it was a fun time out there.
Did you feel the need at all to step up in John's place? Was that something that anybody talked to you about with John not being able to play, or was it just how it turned out?
No, I mean, I think it's the way that we prepare as a team every single day. It's a matter of coming out, no matter what happens or who's out, then we're going to come out and play our best ability and play to the best of our ability. And so that's just what it came down to. And obviously, 107 yards is 107 yards, but you look at the way that Diocemy set it up. You look at the way that the defense fought and their turnovers and the offensive linemen played. Yes, it was a filthy, filthy win, but we got the win, and there were numbers that put up there, and so that just shows that we got a lot of hope in this offense and in this defense and in this team.
Meffy, 482 yards out of their offense. You guys still managed to hold them to 18 points. How do you do that?
I think it was the preparation that Coach Lingy and all the coaching staff gave us good looks, especially the scout team. They gave us good looks at practice. So, yeah.
Any one of you can answer this. To have the student section as full as it's been since I've been here past 3 seasons, to be on a 5-game winning streak now, get that win in front of your home crowd to open the season, what does it mean to you guys to have this kind of momentum and to have real excitement around the team?
I think it helps us get ready for what's coming up next week. We can sit here and enjoy this win as much as possible. And just like Rolo said, it wasn't the cleanest. It wasn't the cleanest 2 weeks. Yes, there were good numbers up there, but there are so many spots that we can clean up. But to have them out there and to have the fans out there and to, hear them in a way that we haven't heard them in a long time, that's huge. And it gives us a lot of momentum going into UCLA and knowing that it's not going to be a game where we go in and get money and take a loss. and if that's the mentality with anybody in the locker room or outside of the locker room, know that we're going to go into the Rose Bowl and we're going to put on a show, and it's going to be a fun Saturday in LA.
To Meffy again, Tyree Adams, 107 net yards on the ground, 270 yards passing. What made him so difficult to try to defend this game, you think?
I think our schemes were going well at one point. I think it could have been more cleaner. I think we could have had a better practice on Tuesday, but yeah.
What are some areas you want to clean up against UCLA next week?
We need to work on the pass rush a lot more. We kind of had some mental errors today when it came to keeping Drew safe, but that's where we need to clean up fast.
I think just not settling. I think making sure that our mentality, and I go back to mentality a lot just because it is so important going into a game like this. Even though we are 2-0, making sure that we're able to go in there and know that this is a huge game for this program. And so we need to be able to clean up the consistency and the confidence, not just for a quarter, not just for a half, but for all 4 quarters, because that's going to be important and that's going to be critical for what we have next week and what we have for the rest of the season, because that's what this game's setting us up for.
All right, thanks, guys.